In a world that sometimes seems to have gone mad, where we experience wars, pandemics, unrest, and chaotic energies, it can be easy to feel like we are losing control. We feel exhausted, tired, and maybe even like there is no point to what we are doing. The question arises, when will it get better? Why does everything seem to be getting worse? When you feel like you are living in the wrong world, the question is, how do I regain my sense of security when everything around me is starting to crumble? But before we start, a warm welcome to you here on my YouTube channel. And if you want to receive more of those important spiritual messages, please subscribe my YouTube channel. And I also have a weekly newsletter where I share a lot of important informations about the energies and what you can do. So the link for this free newsletter you find below this video. I believe we haven't reached the peak of these turbulent times yet. And that's why it's even more important now that you learn to stay in your own power. Today in this video, I want to give you 5 valuable tips that what will help you to remain stable and strong amidst the external chaos. And these tips will show you how to not only survive the challenges of today, but also emerge stronger on the other side. So stay with me until the end, because the last tip is the most important. It will give you a new perspective and maybe even a deep inner transformation. But let's start with tip number 1. Connecting with Mother Earth. Amidst the global chaos and energetic upheavals, there is one unshakable force that can offer us stability and security, and this is Mother Earth itself. But not just as a physical element. The Earth is a living, conscious being that accompanies us on our path. And she is a living being full of wisdom and of love. And when you connect with her consciously, you build a deep relationship that gives you strength and stability. Through this connection, an energetic field literally unfolds around you, one that protects and supports you. You will feel how this energy carries you, centers you, and brings you back into your power. Some techniques to help you activate and strengthen this deep spiritual connection to the earth are: one of the simplest techniques is walking barefoot. Walk consciously on earth, on Mother Earth, and feel her living energy. Imagine how the earth energy rises through your feet and spreads throughout your entire body. Or another very good tip is listening to drumming, feeling the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Or you can also only listening to this kind of music. Another way is planting maybe a tree or growing vegetables, really to bring your hands into the soil, connect to earth. Or surround yourself with flowers and plants. This can strengthen this bond to Mother Earth. And the earth frequency helps to dissolve fears and restores your sense of security. Another beautiful method is grounding meditations. Sit in a quiet place, imagine roots growing from your body deep into the earth. This helps you become one with the earth and is a reliable method to find stability. Tip number 2. Strengthen your own energy field. In times when the world around us feels so chaotic and overwhelming, it is vital to consciously strengthen and protect your own energy field. Our energy field, also known as the aura, is an invisible layer of energy that surrounds you and shields you from external influences. My advice to you is to consciously connect with your aura. Visualize a radiant light sphere above your head, and that this light gently flows downward and completely envelops you, forming a protective shield through which no negative energies can penetrate. You can also use an affirmation such as "I am safe and protected. The universe cares for me and I am held in its love." By regularly strengthening your energy field and using protective affirmations, you build a strong force field, and your intention directs this energy, keeping you protected from external influences. Tip number 3. Trust in the flow of life. In these uncertain times, the urge often arises to control everything around us. But the real secret to find security and inner peace lies in letting go. Trust that everything that happens is for your highest good. When we surrender to the flow of life, we trust that everything that happens is part of a greater plan. Every challenge in your life carries the potential for growth and development. Now, before we get to tip number 5, also another important step, and this is to trust your higher self. Who is your higher self? Your higher self is a part of you, of your soul, that is always at home in the higher realms. And in fact, you and your higher self, you are one. And your higher self has the bigger perspective and the overview of everything in your life. It knows your soul plan and also all larger connections. And when you consciously connect with your higher self, everything in your life starts to make sense. You understand that the events that happen are part of a larger plan, meant to help you grow and evolve. And this connection gives you security and trust that you are guided, even in the hardest times. It makes you feel powerful and happy, giving you the deep knowing that you are never alone and that you can always tap into the wisdom of your higher self. And you can always ask your higher self. It's always ready to give you answers, clarity, and direction. How do you connect with your higher self? A simple method is to sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, take deep breaths, and visualize a golden light connecting your heart to a bright light above your head. And then start asking questions. And trust the answers that will come. And maybe also in form of intuition. And your higher self speaks always full of love and appreciation of you. So you can really recognize, is this my higher self or is this my lower ego that is speaking to me? Write down the insights that come to you to recognize the messages more clearly. And trust your feelings. We have lost to trust our feelings. The more you listen and follow those inner impulses, the stronger the connection will become to your higher self. And if you would like to learn how to build this deep connection to your higher self in a detailed way, you can learn that with me in my spiritual coaching program. Check the link below this video. There, I guide you step by step on how to integrate your higher self into your life and gain access to a higher perspective that gives you not only security, but also deep peace and fulfillment. Now to the crucial point number 5. All the previous tips are good and important, but without point number 5, they will not last in the long run. What is point number 5? Your beliefs. This is about dissolving negative beliefs. Beliefs are the invisible building blocks of your reality. They shape your perception and determine how you experience the world. And negative beliefs are often the root of our insecurities, our fears, our shame, grief, and bad feelings. Everything is based on what you believe. The power of beliefs is our experience of reality is shaped by the belief we hold deep within. If you believe that the world is unsafe, then you will experience exactly this, and you see danger everywhere. And if you believe that you are protected, you can feel secure and empowered. And it does not matter what happens on the outside. Identifying negative beliefs, how does this work? Whenever you feel bad, this is a sign that a negative belief is at play. This uncomfortable feeling arises from a disharmony between what we know deep inside to be true and what we believe based on false perceptions. To dissolve negative beliefs, we need to find the root of the problem. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? For example, if you are afraid that you are not good enough, ask yourself, why do I believe that I am not good enough? Maybe this belief stems from an old experience, but it is a lie. By questioning this old belief, you can start replacing it with a positive belief. And so you can cultivating positive beliefs. And you free yourself from negative beliefs and create space for positive beliefs that empower you. So, what can you also do to transform your negative beliefs? Like I told you, every time you uncover a negative belief, you have the opportunity to replace it with a positive and empowering belief. And this means you have to understand everything is energy, and it is about your focus in life. Is your focus on fear and insecurities, or do you really feel and know there is this strong power in you that can defeat everything? So, if something doesn't really feel good, it is because it is not your truth. Find the lie. Expose it, this negative belief, and replace it with a positive belief that is really truth. And so you will find security and peace. I hope these 5 valuable tips have helped you find more security and stability in these challenging times. And if you want to explore your spiritual connection further and learn how to connect with the spiritual world, you're welcome to schedule a free consultation with my team. So thank you so much for being here. And if you enjoy this video, I would appreciate a thumb up. And if you subscribe to my channel, then you will get further information and positive tips how to transform these challenging times. And remember, the true power lies in you. And I love you. Namaste.